You're watching Cherry Rants, and if there's something that I said that offended you, maybe your dumbass should have read the description below. Kaylee, bye!
Your mission, Cherry, should you choose to accept it, is to bring chaos to planet Flipside on Monday nights. As always, should you or any part of the bomb pop force be caught or killed, the head of Ixie Squad will disavow any knowledge of your actions. This tape will self-destruct in 5 seconds.
What's up, fuckers?
Y'all, there's times I can't tell if I'm just in a bad mood or if everything around me is just really fucking annoying.
Tacos are more important than pumpkin spice. Oh yeah, I said what I said.
You can fuck off. And when you get there, you can fuck off from there too. Then fuck off some more. Just keep fucking off. And when you get back here, go fuck off some more. And then fuck off again. I judge those motherfuckers on if they're an asshole or not. What's up, fuckers? Welcome to Cherry Rants. I am your host, Cherry Bomb Pop. I'm wearing my Cherry Rants shirt today, by the way. Also, today the show is actually not called Cherry Rants. I forgot about that. It is called RyRants because of the Cherry Rants pants that Mel giggles so hard about. Hi, Mel. When I got my Cherry Bomb Pop, or I got my Cherry Rants pants, the logo on the side was all fucked up, and it was the company that prints our merch out. And they are well aware of the situation. They have been advised of it, and they are currently working on it as per the emails that we have been trading back and forth. Hi, Myrtle. Jellybean wanted to talk about beauty tips today. So we can talk about that. She came to me with an issue last week where and she got full permission and blessing from her hairdresser to do this, and she needed to do her hair at home. And she asked her hairdresser about how to go about doing that. And her hairdresser told her how, but there was one major thing that her hairdresser left out, and that was that the lightener or bleach that you use for your hair has a time limit on it. It only has so much of a process time on it. Like, typically we only leave it on, depending on the volume of developer and depending on the volume of the developer and the processing time. I don't leave bleach on people for more than 30 minutes if I can help it on a 20 volume, because you have a 10 volume, a 20 volume, a 30 volume, a 40 volume, and a 50 volume. And we'll talk about how you can actually bring those, you can adjust those if need be. But when you leave lightener in a bowl that has peroxide or developer in it, it will start to oxidize and starts to look like foam, where it just starts to it gets really airy. And if I would have thought about it, I would have made some up before the show so we could have seen the process of what it does. And the higher developer that you use is going to be the least amount of, or the time is going to lessen from when I did hair. There are people out there who want 40 and 50 volume developer with bleach on their hair for 45 minutes at a time and know that there is a chance that not only they will burn themselves, but their hair will snap because it will literally suck the life out of your hair. And I'm not saying don't go bleach your hair if you want to. I bleach my hair all the time. There are people that bleach over bleach over bleach over bleach. Hi, Jerry Bean. But there are things like time limits on processing times and on how long you can leave things like lightener in a bowl. Hair color is the same way. You can only leave it out in the open for so long. If you're going to use boxed and you don't use the whole, I mix my box color in a bowl and I only add so much of each of the peroxide or the developer and the actual color in a bowl, because I don't always need a full bottle. Now we're talking about processing times right now. I have processed my hair to where it has been deep fried. Um, I don't recommend it unless you want your hair to feel like straw, which is kind of gross. Your hair has a thing called elasticity, and the more you process it, the less elasticity your hair has. And a lot of products that you're going to get in a store, like box colors, you really have to watch it because those products can actually be more harmful than good. Depending on the ammonia content they have in there, depending on how often you shampoo and condition your hair, it depends on how much heat you put in your hair. There's a lot that contributes to your hair care when it comes to color. What I can tell you is if you're going to do reds, expect them to fade faster than any other color for the simple fact of red actually is the biggest molecule out of hair color. So it doesn't attach to the follicle as hard as other colors do, and it will fade faster. Also, the hotter the water and the more often you wash your hair in, the faster it's going to fade. Deep conditioning treatments are your friend, yes, but they cannot always repair all the damage that you have done to your hair. I learned that as a hard lesson long before beauty school. I actually contemplated ordering the books that I got from school because I no longer have my beauty school books. Honestly, Myrtle, depending on what your keratin, okay. So what people are perceiving as oil or grease that is coming out of their scalp is actually your head producing protein that your hair needs called keratin. Now, no, it does not smell the prettiest, and yes, it does look rather greasy, but 2 to 3 times a week, you can condition every day. You absolutely can condition every day. Sorry. That one I wasn't going to lose. I wash my hair every other day, so every 2 days to every 3 days, depending. So yes, you can condition your hair every day. Okay. Most people hate me when I tell them this, but if you're going to condition your hair every day, rinse it out in as cold of water as you can stand, because that will help seal the conditioner in your follicle. Thank you. There are people that only wash their hair once a week. I overproduce keratin, so I typically wash my hair every other day. And that's fine, Myrtle, if that works for you. Your hair is probably healthier than mine. I mean, I just color treated my hair, obviously. So my hair is, your hair actually can go into shock, by the way. You absolutely can put your hair into shock. Sorry, there's a lot about hair that I could sit here and talk about. I'm just saying. Anytime you do any kind of chemical service to your hair, whether it's a perm, whether it's a color, whether it's a bleaching, whether it's a color removal, anything that is going to potentially damage your hair, will put your hair, cutting your hair will put your hair into shock. That's why the first couple of days after you get a haircut, your hair don't want to act right. The reason why, it's not because every hairdresser out there is giving you a shitty cut. It's because your hair is in shock and hasn't settled. You haven't color treated your hair since you shaved it off, then you have extremely virgin, probably very healthy hair. Whereas I do not. Yes, I cut 1.5 inches off of my hair because it needed it. When I shaved my head almost 2 years, actually it was 2 years ago, I did bleach it all out. I've bleached my hair 7 times in the last 2 years. Like full on whole head, or like just all of it bleached, which is not healthy for your hair. I know my hair's boundaries. I know how to fix my issues if I do have them, because I did have the training to do so. Even though I've retired out of hair and I no longer have my license, I did give my license up, which I've always preached, don't do that. My body physically broke down, and that's a lot of the reasons why I'm no longer in a salon. Otherwise, I would probably be in a salon. But yes, your hair can go into shock. That's why I always told guys if they wanted to get their hair cut for an event, do it at least 3 days prior, 2 to 3 days. 2 minimum, 3 would be better because it gives your hair time to settle back into what it normally would be. And typically your hair on average grows. On average, most people's hair grows half an inch a month. Once mine gets to a certain length, it grows up to 3/4 of an inch a month. But if you are going to chemically process your hair at home, please try to avoid it at all costs. I understand that it costs a lot to go to a salon, but you're not just paying for products, you're paying for time and education as well. Where's Ree's in the closet? RyRants. It's kind of like the buying from a small business or from a small crafter.
Yeah, Jerry.
What?
Do you have an extra charging block? I forgot mine to pick up. My phone's by dead.
No, I don't.
I need to call Grandma.
Okay, well, can you wait for like another 30 minutes? Sorry, guys. Hi, Chrissy. So he just completely made me brain fart. Anyway, hair goes into shock. Oh, if you absolutely feel necessary to do your hair at home and you have access to asking a hairdresser what to do, then by all means, please ask an educated hairdresser how to do what you need to do. Yes, most box colors do come with labels and instructions, but there are some hair colors that you have to watch out for. Anything that says metallic, don't put it on your head because you can't put regular box color back over that. Hanson, Rants and Pants and Rants and Pants and Rants. You almost didn't make it. It's like, oh, happy birthday. Let's see, what else can I tell you guys? Also, stay away from splat if you don't live in my house. Okay, so splat color, by the way, what they do not tell you, by the way, splat is actually fabric dye. Now, as far as the bleach is concerned, if you know how to use it, I was, like I said, guys, I was trained. It was a completely different story. I paid to go to beauty school. I was licensed. Do I use splat at home? I do. Because I know how to deal with, I know how it processes. I know what to do afterwards. Do I have accessibility to professional products? Most of the time, but I forget about them and I go ahead and I buy the splat lightener. Don't do what I do. Okay, just do not do what I do. Plain and simple. Your hair might be 5 inches long. Well, another thing that it plays into that, Myrtle, is as far as hair growth. Okay, so a year ago, that would put your hair at about 6 inches. Medication, stress, environment, things like that, all will play into the growth rate as well. There are some medications that it makes your hair brittle because it sucks all of the protein out of you. L'Oreal. Okay. I am that person that with my hair, I can use professional grade black hair color, but it does not stay in my hair. So yeah, I buy the $3 Revlon hair dye. Don't do what I do. That is nothing but ammonia. Well, yeah, with your medical condition, it is hard. I'm also the one that buys splat bleach. Do I advise anybody else to do the things that I do? No, because I was professionally trained. Unless you're professionally trained, don't do what I do. Honestly, do not do what I do because you will fucking regret it. And then you'll come crying to me saying, how do I fix this? And I'll tell you, go to Sally's, buy some cholesterol, put that shit on your head overnight. Don't cry to me when it stinks in the morning. I'm just saying. But so you've got, there's so much as far as your hair is concerned. If you have the money and you have the patience and the time, please find a professional, regardless if it's a cosmetologist or a barber, because, oh my goodness. Hold on, guys. Thanks for calling Planet Flipside, where we're currently on Cherry Rants. How can I help you?
Oh, crap. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Call your mom.
Do you have a phone charger he can use?
I already told him he can wait 30 minutes.
Okay. Call my mother?
Call your mother.
Why?
Because he's been trying to call your mom, but his phone's dying.
Okay.
Okay, I'll let you by. Sorry about that, guys. I use my salon professional's friend 99% of the time.
I just got the phone.
Then why did you?
Because I didn't think my phone would last, but it barely did.
I can't do anything by myself. I swear, for God. You use hubby for the other 1%. You're caller number 9. I'm about to. They both know when I do shows just don't. Anyway, I apologize, y'all. If you can afford to, and if you can find a good stylist, which I know is hard. I don't trust anybody to cut my hair except for me, because I know exactly how I want it cut. I've only ever had 2 hairdressers in my entire life cut my hair that I was like, okay, I like this. Besides me. That's how picky I am. So yeah, there's that. But yeah, if you find a hairdresser or a barber, because okay, so the difference between barbers and cosmetologists in most states. Barbers can do everything that cosmetologists can do except for give manicures, including nail extensions, acrylics, dips, gels, things like that. They can't do nails. And I think the other one is perms. Let me look that up. Barber, hold on now. You're right about that. And that actually, Jelly Bean, I've got something on that one. That actually is not true. Barbers. Okay, so there's this thing called cross-training when you're a cosmetologist. Okay, regulations. Okay, so actually I'll use New Mexico as that was the state that I was licensed in. So barbers can use straight razors, cosmetologists cannot unless they cross-train. You, as a cosmetologist, can actually go to a barber school for anywhere between 300 to 500 hours and be trained on how to use a straight razor, and because of that, be licensed as a cosmetologist or as a barber in the state of New Mexico. Hey, goat. Barbers can't do nails. Hairdresser or cosmetologist without a crossover certification cannot use straight razors. And I can't remember if barbers can or cannot do perms. I know they can do color services, but I can't remember about perms. But as far as the straight razors are concerned, in most in Texas, New Mexico, and a couple other states that I know of, if you do the cross train, then you can actually be a cosmetologist and a barber. And in some salons, they call that a master cosmetologist or a master barber. Hi, Liza. So it really depends on your state laws. Now, if you come across a hairdresser or a barber that completely fucks your hair up, call the state board in the state that you're in. State board does surprise inspections on every salon, whether it's a nail salon, hair salon, esthetician salon, and esthetician is skin work, by the way. Anything that falls under barber or cosmetology, and yes, esthetician does fall under it. They actually, in some states, do the tattoo and piercings also fall under cosmetology and barbers. So anybody who has a license through the state for anything under those are visited by state board for inspections. Barbers actually can wax, yes. Wasabi! Y'all, my house is losing its motherfucking mind. My house is losing its motherfucking mind. I can't right now. He on the other side of the bed. That's why I can't get to him right now. Estheticians, cosmetologists, barbers, they can all do waxing. Cosmetologists actually can pierce your ears depending on the state and the state laws. When I was in New Mexico, I was actually able to pierce anything from the lobe down. So like this section of your ear, I could actually pierce that without having to have a piercing license. They about to give me some ammo. You cut your own hair, so call myself about it if you don't like it. If you fuck up your own hair, that's your fault. That ain't my fault. Nah, you just have to look at it till it grows out. Well, and I mean, the way that you cut your hair, Liz, I mean, that's fine. It's not like you're trying to do some kind of intricate, like you're not trying to do an A-line on yourself. Can I do an A-line on myself? Absolutely. Because I know how to work with mirrors and cut my own hair. And try it again. There you go. There are people that never step foot into a salon, and that's perfectly okay. I'm about to go turn this light on, though, because my light is dying. Is that one? Nope, that's not. Oh, my LEDs are going, or my halogens are going out. Good thing I ordered more. So, do I think it's okay if you're trying to cut your hair at home? I mean, by all means, if you can, then do what you're going to do. I thought you called an electrician when the lights don't work. No, we turn off the lights, we order new bulbs, and we put them in ourselves. That's what we do. But they've been progressively going out for the last couple of years. It's time for them to be changed anyway. I used to have really long hair down to your butt. When I shaved my hair off 2 years ago, I was sitting on my hair. I cut off 24.5 inches off the back of my head. And that's very common for me to do, honestly. But we supposed to be here to talk about beauty tips, y'all. Ask me some motherfucking questions about some beauty, and I will answer you motherfucking questions about some beauty tips. Also, as I am no longer licensed, everything that I am going to tell you is opinion. You shaved your boy's hair when it gets longer? Or when they were younger, sorry. Y'all, I got glasses. I ordered glasses today. I went to the optometrist, so I did get glasses today, so I will be able to read for once. So what questions do y'all got? I need questions, y'all. It depends on the... I'm going to tell you right now, box color of any kind is absolutely a sin in the cosmetology world. Do I use it? Yes. The cheaper it gets, the higher the ammonia content and the alcohol content's going to be, so it's not good for your hair. No. Yeah, you did cut your braids off, and they are growing back. And it looked fabulous when you cut it. And it looks fabulous now. Like I said, there's a lot of people that don't go to a hairdresser, and that's fine. That's up to y'all. But what I'm saying is if you're going to go do a color process or whatnot, and you have the time and the finances, don't use splat unless you have training. Don't use splat color. You'll never get it out because it's actual fabric dye. Shampoo and conditioner comments, opinions, and concerns. The cheaper you go, the more alcohol content you're going to have, and the more it's going to fuck your hair up. Don't use Suave, don't use Dove. I understand they're cheap. There's a reason they're cheap. I try to stay away from anything that you can buy in a department store, honestly. I have found a brand at a department store that I'm not mad at right now. It's called Native. You can get it at Walmart. It's about $7.50 a bottle. It is pretty high up there as far as, it's not quite professional, but it's actually really good. If it all means, and you have to, and you go to Sally's, try to stick with the generics of brand names. There are a lot of generics for Nexus, Paul Mitchell. If you have colored hair, do not use a clarifying shampoo unless you want to strip your color out. Tresemme, shit. You use Maui. Tresemme, Pantene, Garnier, Herbal Essence. I wouldn't recommend them. I'm going to tell you, go to Sally's or go to a salon or find a hairdresser and say, okay, look, this is my budget. What can I do with my budget at a department store that's not going to wreck my head? Because products that have higher alcohol content are going to dry your scalp out. Then you end up with dandruff, and then you end up having to find a dandruff shampoo, which kills your color, by the way. Tea tree oil can be used on your hair, but if you have colored hair, not very often, it will strip out your color. What's my favorite color? Why? And what does that say about you? My favorite color is Hello Kitty hot pink, fuchsia, or magenta. They're all pretty much the same color. Why? Because they are annoying as fuck, and they go really well with purple. And what does that say about me? I choose violence. Big box brands are not good. They are not good for your hair. I use... No, mane and tail is for horses. Mane and tail shampoo does not make your hair grow any faster. It is for horses. I do not understand who thought it was a good idea to put that shit in department stores. That shit is made for horses. Yes, horse hair is very close to human hair, but it is not the same motherfucking thing. Do not use that on your motherfucking head. Stop it. Stop it. Don't fucking use it. That's as bad as Suave or Dove. I always told my clients, if you can see the word alcohol in the first two lines of the ingredients, don't touch it. Or anything that resembles any kind of alcohol, do not use it. Stop using it. Now, if you want to strip your fucking color out real quick, I can tell you how to do it. It ain't pretty, and your hair's going to hate you. Phosphates are really bad for your hair. So is paraben. Paraben is wax. Don't put wax in your head. There's a lot of things and products that are really bad for your hair, and people and consumers buy them every day and put them on their head. Well, besides shaving your head, sometimes it isn't actual dandruff. It's the product of the wax buildup. Exactly. And if that happens, you have to go through and you have to use some kind of clarifying shampoo to get that shit out of your hair, because all that's doing is clogging up your follicle. Weirdest word I've ever heard. Bus. Listen to the man with no hair giving hair advice. On dry shampoos, I've never used them. I don't have an opinion on them. Yeah, don't say the M word. Ozzy smells amazing. Don't put that shit on your head. Don't put that shit on your head. Now, there are department stores that do sell brand name products, and they are more expensive than your typical products that you would buy at a department store. And there are cosmetologists and barbers out there that will argue whether they are actually the same products or not. Every time I have bought a brand name product at a department store, it has been the same as what I would buy from a salon or from a retailer for professional products. And yes, that is typically about the right pricing. I said don't use herbal essence. Moisturizer? No, that's not the word. It's the first 5 letters. Don't say that. No matter how hot the girl in the commercial is, right? Was about to get grounded. Another thing with with mascara, most people didn't realize up until probably about 10 years ago that the mascara commercials that we were seeing, women were wearing false lashes in those commercials. So these companies were out there falsely advertising that this is what this mascara would do for your lashes. Now there are mascaras out there that will actually do what they're saying they're going to do. I am absolutely 100% a diehard Aquanet fan. I understand it is the shittiest, most horrible hairspray you can get in the world, but guess what? It works. Yeah, that's what it literally meant, was falsies, yeah. I will use Aquanet till the day I die. You hear me, Ma, use White Rain? That one I won't touch. I'll use Aquanet, and I'll use other hairsprays, but I don't typically go to White Rain. I mean, it's stiff. It'll stiffen the shit out of your hair. And I understand buying products from a salon is very expensive, or can be, because we as professionals go and pay so much for the products, and they're not cheap for us either, honestly. So when we tell you that when you go in and get your hair done, you're not only paying for products, but you're paying for time and effort. Literally, a tube of color can cost anywhere between, at the rate that things are now, anywhere between $9 to $30, depending on the color line, for a tube of color, which is typically between 2 to 3 ounces. So when we go and buy the color, we're looking at what brand, how well it's going to work. There's a lot that goes into that. And yeah, we're paying for a name, but we're also paying for quality. And then when we charge for the services, we're putting that price for that color into it. No, we may not charge full price for, like, if standard color starts out at, we'll say $60 for an all over color on short hair. Depending on the brand, is going to depend on the price of that color when we buy it. You also have to buy a developer for that. You better not come near that door. What?
Can I use your keys real quick?
I don't have keys.
For the shed?
Why?
Because I got stuff in there that I want to put back in my room.
What?
Stuff that
I am doing something right now. You know I am live.
Oh, it's just gonna grab the keys real quick.
I don't know where they're at. I bet it does. I bet it's like hard plastic. Mm-hmm. You ain't wrong. Anyway. So depending on the brand, that price, we may not use the whole color, the whole tube, okay? But you're still paying for time. You're still paying for our education and our expertise in getting your hair done. That's why it costs so much to go get your hair done. I got me a little rolling pin right here. I'm going to be done. He been at grandma's all weekend, so, you know, he thinks it's okay to just... Yes, you did make that rolling pin. He lucky the other ones are in the closet, except for the marble, which is out in the kitchen. I'm going to put a schedule on my door, I swear to God. I'm going to do that tonight. I'm going to make a schedule and plan. Do not bother me during these times. Call your daddy if you got a question. Yes, you did. You helped. And then people wonder why I talk to him the way that I talk to him. Anyway, I'm going to duck. I'm too close. I do need an on-air sign on my door. I do right above it. He wouldn't see it anyway. I could put it, flash it in his face, and he'd ignore it. So, okay, we've covered shampoos. We've covered conditioner. We've covered color. Another reason why I use the products that I use, honestly, is because I don't put a lot of thermal heat through my hair very often at all. Friday was the first time I had curled my hair in probably 3, 4, 5 years. He still won't see it. It'll be right in front of his motherfucking face. He won't see it. No. I'm catching karma for something today, and I don't know what the fuck that is. But my brain farted. My brain just, God damn it. Oh, no, that wasn't it. The reason why I use the products that I use is because I know how they work. I know how they react. The heat thing. Yeah, no, I don't put a lot of heat through my hair. I don't blow dry my hair very often at all. I don't use a curling iron. I don't use a straight iron very often. Friday was the first time in probably, like I said, 3, 4, 5, I don't know, however many years. I can tell you we were living at the old house, so it's probably been closer to 4 or 5 years. I rarely blow dry my hair. I don't brush it while it's wet. If you're gonna do that, use like a pick or a wide tooth comb. Wet brushes are okay. Good scalp care. Hold on. What is my all-time favorite makeup palette? Honestly, that one. Good scalp care. Something that's going to keep moisture into your scalp. If you're trying to figure that out about your head, Dane, that is a good question. And we recently just shaved the trucker down because he is getting super thin up here. I tried to let me put him into a horseshoe. He said, no, just shave it all. You can use conditioner on bald scalps. It will help. But he wants to put... No, do not put Vaseline on your scalp. Do not put Vaseline on your scalp. Why would you do that? You're going to clog up your hair pores and cause ingrowth. And I know you think that all them follicles on your head is dead, but you can still clog up them pores. And them pores get infected if you do that. Then you got to go to the doctor because you got an abscess on your head. And then they're going to be like, you got an abscess next to your brain. What's wrong with you? Why'd you put Vaseline on your scalp? There are people that swear by putting Vaseline on your face, but I wouldn't do it. But my favorite palette is the Beauty Glazed because it does have all your primary colors. It's got all of your primary colors and some of your secondary. Diffic. Yeah, legit. Just because your follicle fell out does not mean you don't have pores on your head. Your entire body is covered in pores. I saw enough of petroleum jelly today. Thank you very much. For your hair, which is thinning in the front, what should be a good hairstyle? That depends on what you want to do with it. I've seen where women have pulled hair from the back forward. If you don't want to bring too much attention to it, I don't. And here's the thing: is if you're gonna go about the route of going with like Rogaine, because they do make Rogaine for women. There is a specific ingredient in it that you can use it, and yes, you will get results from it. But once you stop using products like that, your hair will revert. I mean, you can get hair pieces, you can wholeheartedly not give a fuck, you can grow it out and bring things forward. Instead of rolling it back, roll it forward. You're porous. You are porous. What the fascination my 8-year-old has with it, I'll never know. Not picky. I cleaned out the closet in the bedroom. So, ooh, take your vitamins for your hair. There are vitamins for hair and skin and nails. Biotin's going to be really good. I'm trying to think of the name of there's a product line that has really good hair vitamins. It's got a tremendous amount of biotin in it. A lot of cancer patients use it while they're going through chemo. And they don't have half as many problems with and it's not proven that these products do it. It's just, it happens. Like they don't lose or they don't thin out as badly. It does help with keratin products. I mean, you can do that as well. You can get a custom made piece. If you go to a wig shop, you can get pieces that are made for specifically just the front as well. Yeah, no, don't use Nair in certain areas. Like your face, like no squares. No, not unless you want itching and burning. No, he vibe, baby. By the way, you guys, next week on Cherry Rants, we will be doing another cooking show. I'm going to show you guys how to do keto chicken Alfredo. Sorry, I almost said Parmesan, which you can do as well. Keto chicken Alfredo, and I did buy zucchini so I can make what are called zoodles, which are zucchini noodles. There is one for your face, and there's specifically one, like your red one that you wear for videos. Yay, chaotic keto cooking material. Yes, we're going to be doing, I'll show you how to make the zoodles with the spiralizer. I bought mine at Walmart. It was actually relatively cheap. You can buy a spiralizer that is hand driven, or you can buy one that actually has a handle so you can twist it. I do have both. I've never used the smaller version. The Alfredo is going to be super quick, super easy. I make it on a regular basis. My problem is portion control. So that's what we have coming up for next Cherry Rants or RyRants. RyRants! I call RyRants on most hair products that consumers buy in department stores. Today, this is the last show of our week. We will be off tomorrow. We will be back on Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern with the makeup table. And we also have a family game night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Wednesday. And then we will be back on Thursday with The makeup table. You come get some next Monday. Also, there's a brand of keto ice cream that is amazeballs. Are you talking about Rebel? I don't mind Rebel. They make really good ice cream sandwiches. Nix, it's Swedish ice cream. We don't have that here. I would know by now. We have Halo Top and depending on what kind of Halo Top, what flavor it is depending on if it's keto friendly. And we also have Rebel here as well. But also Thursday, we do have Homespun Magic. And then we have Splatoon 2 as well. Walmart sells it. I'll have to check to see if ours does. I don't go into the store very often as much as I can help it anymore. I try to do pickups from schedule a pickup. And then Friday, we do have the makeup table. We have Dollhouse, and we also have Don't Starve Together. I just tried the strawberry, and it's better than any ice cream you've had. That's awesome. I like Rebel. They have a butter pecan I really like. Okay. That'll help me. No, it won't. I don't share. When it comes to my Alfredo, I don't share. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No ham, no spam. That's a me and me thing only. But I make it a little bit differently because the amount of cream cheese that they use in the recipe is not the amount that I use. I use way less because I don't want it that thick. Saturday, we do have the coffee house early in the morning. And then I believe, I can't remember if we are on Mario Kart pole position, because I know we just did Cards Against Humanity. Anyway, we'll have a game night on Saturday if we don't have an interview scheduled. And then Sunday, we do have the coffee house in the morning. And then we have Mario Kart Bitches with Switches on Sunday night. And then Monday, of course, we are coming back around to Animal Crossing and Cherry Rants, or RyRants, as I like to call it now. Low calorie, no carbs, good ingredients. You doesn't have to thaw before you eat it either. Well, and the thing is like with Rebel, I don't always let it thaw before I eat it. You bring your own dish to put in. With the Rebel ice cream sandwiches, yes, you have to do that. But with the ice cream, like the pints, I don't do that. I'm a savage. I just eat it straight out. I don't give it time. It can thaw in my mouth. Yeah, I'm that kind of psycho. But you guys, do you have any other questions about beauty products? You found the pint are hard and have a weird texture. It's because of the stevia. I just eat it like a savage. I give no fucks. No, it doesn't. What are you talking about? My brain's permanently frozen. For the amount of brain farts that I have, the amount of methane that goes through my brain, I don't think I could have a brain freeze. Yeah, I gotta have a brain to freeze it. She ain't wrong. What's a good nail polish for a trucker? Chrome. They make chrome nail polish. I shit you not. Matter of fact, I will find some really quick and show you. We're going to go to Amazon. Black is another good one, yeah. Oh, I gotta go down through them here. They do make chrome nail polishes, though. And that's what it will look like. It could match your chrome on your truck. OPI does have... OPI is a really good color line, honestly. They're expensive, but they're worth it. When were you gonna tell me you want your nails painted, sir? Vixie, do we have anything for Saturday night? Or are we doing... What are we doing Saturday? Or have we not got that far yet? I can use male nail. You can use male polish for dice, actually. Offer still stands. Jerry, just say the word and I'll bop him. He's fine. He's fine. He's fine. OP has a really good color line. Another really good one is Essie. It's ESSIE. There's a brand from Sally's I really like. I can't remember what it's called. I can tell you the bottles, but pole position, that's what I thought. Because I know we just did Cards Against Humanity. What about fake nails? What do you mean? Like extensions, like push, like glue-ons, acrylics, dips. I've always, if I'm going to do the glue-ons, I've always done Kiss. But then again, I also use automotive super glue to glue my nail on. Don't do what I do. I think we're up to Not Another Family Game Night. No, we just did that. No, I think Vixie's right. We got pole position come up. Because we did Not Another Family Game Night not that long ago. Because we played that weird boppy game where we bopped ourselves around. I've always just used whatever I can get at a department store. There are people out there who actually do sell customized press-ons. I'm not saying they're the best. I'm just saying that's what I use. Because some of them, I mean, you can do them clear. You can do them natural colored. You can do them with designs on them. There are small businesses that actually sell customized press-ons. I mean, it's literally, you're just gluing plastic to your finger as far as the ones that you're going to get in a department store. I've known people that's all they've ever used because, I mean, when they glue them on, they stay on. You think we should have a Flipside special? What kind of special are you thinking there, love? Kiss glue seems to work a lot better than most nail glues for me. If I don't have whatever other kind of super glue that I'm normally using, which, like I said, don't do what I do. Also, don't lift your cuticle and put the nails underneath of that. You can damage your nails like that. I know a lot of people who actually do that, and they don't realize the damage that they're doing to their nails. Interview the main six. Who's going to interview us? Are we going to interview each other? We're going to end up talking shit to each other all night. It'll be just like a coffee house with everybody. Or 8. How many of us are there now? God, I lost count. I don't know, Liz. I don't know how many are in production at this point. By the way, guys, if in the Discord channel, which is linked below. That is where you're going to catch up on all of the inside track on what's going on with us. If we have any new shows coming up, if we have to cancel a show for some reason, if there's new games that you guys want us to look into, if you just want to interact with us, there is a link down below in the Discord. There's also a disclaimer. Read the fucking thing, because I don't know if you didn't and you get offended by anything that we say on any fucking show, I don't know what the fuck to tell you, because there's a disclaimer for a reason. I specifically had Vixie make one. Glue-ons never fit you, so you don't want to file them down to fit. And that's, you know, there are people out in the world that don't put anything on their nails. I was talking to a friend of mine the other day, and I was telling her that I have developed this new obsession with dip nails, and she's like, I don't put anything on my nails. I was like, that's okay. I'm psychotic. It's okay. Don't forget to smash that like button. Exactly, because we don't want to send Mel after you. We are literally so close to 500 subscribers, you guys. Like, literally so close. We're like, it's 88 away. We need 88 more subscribers before we can do our big ass giveaway. Yeah, hit the bell so you can find out when we're going live. Mel will get you. She ornery, and I'll rile her up just like Liza does with Abigail on Don't Starve Together. She'll get you. I'll wind her up and send her out. It would be funny. If you ever want to play games or need a partner to play with, just ask. If Liza isn't working, she is more than willing to play whatever games she has. Yeah, we do visit on Discord as well. We gonna need to break it up into prize tiers? No, baby. We giving all this whole ass box away to one motherfucker. I'm just saying. Vixie's already made that predominantly clear. There is so much shit in that box. I don't know how. It's going to cost a lot to ship it. I can tell you that much. We also do have the Planet Flipside merch website down below where you can get cool shit like this. We took the pants down so you won't get RyRants. You guys have seen everything that I've gotten from the merch store, and I put out a challenge. Meet my order. Because all of the profits from the merch store and from Dollhouse Etsy shop, those go back into the channel, as well as my personal merch site is listed. I don't know if it's listed below today, but I have a personal merch site. Anything that is purchased off that website, I will send the whatever they send me. That money goes to the channel because it's not free for us to do this. Oh, about Don't Start. Okay. One tier for 500 subscribers, another. We working on some stuff, Jelly Bean. Just don't buy the pants. Yeah. Well, Vixie had them taken down as soon as she saw what they did to me. You still need to send a set of dice. You still got time, but hurry up. Baby, mine just left today, right before Animal Crossing. I don't even know where the hell he going. I forgot where I'm used to mine being gone for a week at a time, though. Mine was home. He came home Tuesday night. I thought I was going to lose my motherfucking mind this morning. If we do another at 100,000, you'll do a custom set. Sweet. How do you know he's going to Wisconsin? Yes, we are at 412. I might have said that last week. If that's what I said last week and he said that, that's where he going. I don't know. Look, my trucker has been home since Tuesday motherfucking night. Okay. My brain fell out of my ass. I don't know how I survived most of last week. Now, don't get me wrong. I love the motherfucker. I truly do. But my brain was gone. He told us Friday night. See, I'm just going to start asking y'all where my trucker going. Be like, hey, y'all, where the fuck he going this week? So horrible. So horrible. And on top of that, Cupcake's husband had been home for 2 weeks because he had to have surgery. And then we had the concert. And normally, you guys know Justin wouldn't have been home this long. But we had the concert. And then we had an appointment this morning that the optometrist that we go to apparently is only open Monday through Thursday, which pissed me off a little bit. But, you know, whatever. I got glasses. They'll be here in 2 weeks. I'll be able to see. And they are shipping directly to my house. I'm okay with that. I don't never see, and the funny thing is he'll call me tonight. I don't know, for some reason I thought he was going east. Apparently he's going north. I don't know. It's about time for him to start going west, though. I can tell you that. Texas gonna be hot, by the way. It is that time of year. Chrissy, what's your weather like down there? You guys, I have hit my hour. And I really want to go play Don't Starve together with Vixie. I know she was really looking forward to that tonight because she does have a router and she does have a modem so she can actually play. Another thing, you guys, Vixie, I posted this in Discord, but the transformer behind Vixie's house was hit by lightning last week. She was affected in a way that we didn't think she was going to be affected. Yes, her modem and her router have been replaced as of today. But hubby's laptop is down. Dead to rights down. They have to take it to a repair shop to see if it can even be repaired. If not, we are trying to raise funds for them to get it repaired if they can, and if not, get him a new laptop, because of the amount of work that he puts into this channel that you guys don't see. If it wasn't for hubby, he does all of our animations. He does so much. I can't even tell you how much he does for the channel. And we are trying to help him get back up and running as well. So if you can, his PayPal is in the Discord, please. If you can help. If not, spread the word. That's just as much help as well. I don't think that they did. Hold on. I'm waiting on Social Security to send me a new card with my shiny new name on it. Sweet! Not Friday night. I just remembered him saying it when Jellybean asked him. I don't know. As far as I know, they didn't have homeowners insurance and there was no insurance on any of the electronics, which is why we are trying to fundraise for them. We are trying to get both of them back up and running to where they were. Hubby is using Vixie's laptop to do things like stream with us when he's in the background. And because he's typically in the green room for all of our shows. But Vixie's laptop is not nearly enough as to what hubby needs because of the programs that he does for the animations and the other things that he does. Because Blender, is it Blender? Whatever program it is that he's using to do the animations is the same one that Pixar uses. And he just needs the help, y'all. Both him and Vixie both need the help, y'all. Their house is literally run off the internet. It is Blender, okay. So, like I said, I did put something in the Discord about it. If you can, help. If not, spread the word. I'm probably going to be screaming about it on my social medias here in the next few days or so. If not tonight. But I am going to jump off of here and see when Vixie is ready. I got to go take care of this kid and see what the hell he wanted and go call the trucker. And then after that, I'm going to be on Don't Starve together with Vixie. I don't know if we are going to be in Discord or if we are going to be up here. But anyway, if we're up here, y'all are more than welcome to come join. As always, you guys, you know trolls taste like chicken. And you know you're supposed to love your fellow human, even if they stupid. We don't live in the past. We don't live in the future. We live in the present, so be there. Okay? Okay, I love you. Bye.
Your mission, Cherry, should you choose to accept it, is to bring chaos to planet Flipside on Monday nights. As always, should you or any part of the bomb pop force be caught or killed, the head of Vixie Squad will disavow any knowledge of your actions. This tape will self-destruct in 5 seconds.
What's up, fuckers? Y'all, there's times I can't tell if I'm just in a bad mood or if everything around me is just really fucking annoying. Tacos are more important than pumpkin spice. Oh yeah, I said what I said. You can fuck off. And when you get there, you can fuck off from there too. Then fuck off some more. Just keep fucking off. And when you get back here, go fuck off some more. And then fuck off again. I judge those motherfuckers on if they're an asshole or not. Hey, I'm Cherry Bomb Pop. You're watching Cherry Rants. And if there's something that I said that offended you, maybe your dumbass should have read the description below. Okay, bye!